For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Bounced out of bounds at the 38 after that return. So the Baylor Bears offense takes the field for the first time today. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, the defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
And they got him for the sack.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the crowd bringing the energy, trying to help this defense get off the field on 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Robertson. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Bears will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So Arizona's offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
These are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll try it again. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the tailback. Still on his feet at the 45. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Wildcats headed quickly to the line. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Looking for space. It's Bond. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments.
Going at 9.
Stop to that return at the 22.
Drop the boys off and go straight out there. I don't know how bad traffic's going to be.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. To the ground with the back. At the 45, on his way. Oh, look out, there he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll run it on first and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quick strike complete. Touchdown Bears! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
A first down for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Here comes the speed on the jet sweep. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Able to pick.
You're leaving? Hold on. Come here. Yeah, what? So we turn ACs on already?
On that last one, it's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Movement here from the tight end. The inside handoff. Still running at the 40. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Might as well give it to him again. And that's a live ball. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. 2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Arizona in a hurry.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Hands it off. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
What the fuck?
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
First downs,
5
physicality
packs.
wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down.
Not anymore.
Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington.
Hamburgers and hot dogs.
Excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
No.
And the
NCAA.
Bears trying to get a touchdown on first
NCAA. College football. I like this better because I don't have to.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock
Versus the
ran.
CPU. There's only like 8 of us in it.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He makes the connection. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Makes the grab on the right. And he's running in the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Liberty has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to 11.
Yo, forget how long it does have to go.
14 to Middle Tennessee. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, look pregnant.
It's a draw. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Safe completion on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Bears with the 1st and 10.
Let me try. Let me try a little piece.
Motion from the
Oh, the strawberries are sweet.
touch pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Can anyone catch him? And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it. Offense.
Joseph, what are you doing?
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense getting set for first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Dropping back, it's Robertson. He's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Joseph got a genie.
Wants to fire on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips
You got a
through
genie?
his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
They didn't get in low. They didn't get a big hit. The biggest hit was genie. That's from low. Not even. Maybe 10. I don't know.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll take the deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Burnett. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. They put on the heat and they blocked it. He's going to scoop it up. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. Coming after it. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to get to him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Just about 30 seconds to go in the half. How aggressive do you want to be here? Trying to find his man on 1st down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. He caught it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And the returner will be brought down. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner.
The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Lofts one high and deep. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
All right, gave up the big play defense. I know they got a big chunk, but they didn't get in the end zone. You live to fight another day. Now you got to bow your necks up and make this stop inside the 5.
They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Here comes the 2-point try.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. He'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. Quarterback checking off. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screen.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Arizona! And the pummeling has started.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
To the air, it's Robertson. Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They keep attacking through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bears! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And eventually taken down. What about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Fafita. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. And the Wildcats have pushed it inside the 20. Running behind that left side.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Hunter. Touchdown, Arizona. And the beatdown has ensued. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely
Open the door for him.
Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the coverage team able to wrestle it down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. To the air, it's Robertson. Going for the big play. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
Is he missing internet or something?